Hey everyone, here's another Comic Clerks video, and I'm here to talk to you about The Flash running to stand still. Now, just to start, this is a Christmas episode, so just to start off this episode, we see Zoom. He breaks into, I don't know if it's pretty much breaking in when he can pretty much run anywhere he pleases. He breaks into Star Labs, chases after Harrison Wells, and wishes him a Merry Christmas. Christmas. Now, I know all of you guys felt that warm feeling when you guys, hear Merry Christmas. You all got that warm feeling inside when you guys heard that. I know you guys did. You heard that and got this warm feeling inside of you when you heard Zoom tell Harrison Merry Christmas. This episode is pretty much about the Weather Wizard trying to get revenge on Barry. And in this episode, he decides to enlist the help of the Trickster and Captain Cold. And Mark Hamill is back in his Trickster role. And I don't know if it's just me, but every time I see him in this Trickster role, he reminds me so much of him playing the Joker in the animated series. And I can't see anything else. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Tell me, you guys, if you see Joker when you see him play the Trickster. And it's not really that far off of a character, just a little more toned down. That's all I see, you guys. But anyways, we have Iris. She's very upset that she's keeping this secret from Joe. And we got Patty. She's, upset that she's keeping this secret from Barry. So a lot of secret keeping in this episode, and we all decide to come clean in this episode. Iris finally tells Joe about Wally. Patty tells Barry about, well, he practically kind of knew about her father being killed by the Weather Wizard, and that's how this episode really pans out. Pretty much everybody coming out before Christmas. We have this awesome fight scene with Weather Wizard and the Trickster and Barry, and they all come together. This is the super beatdown that Flash is getting because the Trickster has been giving out bombs to little kids, all the good little kids of Central City. He's been handing out bombs as Santa. And to stop Barry, they have threatened him that they will explode all the bombs if he does not give up. So Weather Wizard gives him the beatdown that, he was wanting to get. He's getting his revenge. But, we got Cisco, Jay, and Harrison on the team. And they go to deactivate these bombs. And I learned some new stuff in this episode. You see that the magnets in these bombs taken up into the air using Cisco's drone took all the other bombs up into the portal. I still am trying to wrap my mind around all of this, and doesn't really. I'm still trying to figure out how it was done. Maybe I need a degree in physics, which I do not have, or something like that. But it was just this episode was just awesome, you guys. We see that Zoom and Harrison Wells have decided they're going to team up because Harrison Wells wants his daughter back. Zoom wants Barry faster. He wants Barry faster. Harrison Wells has figured out that Zoom wants Barry faster so he can steal all the Speed Force for him and make himself faster. I guess since he stole Jay Garrick's Speed Force, he wants Barry's also, but he doesn't want it toned down. We'll just have to figure out how that all plays. Hopefully we see more of the Velocity 9 since we have Wally, we've seen Jesse. Hopefully we see in the next episode more focus on the Velocity 9 because this episode was really far from that. Are we going to see Wally West in this season as Kid Flash? Are we going to see Jesse as her, Jesse Quick? Are we going to see those? Which would be awesome, but I don't know if they're going to, have just introduced them to, you know, get them ready for next season maybe. But hopefully we get to see Kid Flash this season, you guys. We did see Wally West for like a minute. They teased him for like just a second. Just a second. That's all we got of him. He came in and introduced himself, and all the family was just flabbergasted about it. But anyways, tell me what you guys liked about this episode. Tell me what you didn't like about this episode, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. This season just keeps giving me turns. What we want to know, who is Zoom really? Who is Zoom? Who is Zoom? That's the main question for me right now. Everybody thinks it's Barry's dad, but I don't think so. It's somebody else. It can't be Barry's dad from the other universe. I don't believe it. I can't grasp my mind around that. That'd be too much of a. He's already had the, you know, the mind messed with Harrison Wells doing all that. I don't think that would just be copying the first season. No. He's got to be somebody totally different we wouldn't expect. So hopefully we get some hints next episode of who Zoom really is. And tell me, guys, who do you think Zoom's gonna be? What are your main characters who you think Zoom's gonna be? Or is he just gonna be a whole new character? Or is this just gonna be Barry from Earth 2? We don't even know what Barry from Earth 2 is doing. So hopefully we get to see more clues to that. And I'll see you guys for another Flash episode whenever the start of the season starts back up, you guys. I don't know the exact date, but I'll see you guys for another Flash episode then.